Good morning, guys. Yep, Lucid is coiled. And Tesla looks like it wants 1500s. As long as Tesla stays up, there's hope for Lucid. If you don't, guys, if you don't know what this type of market environment is called, it's called free money environment. All you have to do is just pick up the money. All you have to do. Silly season, yep. Well, it's not silly season. It's silly season in crypto, not in the stock market. Hundreds of EPs today? Nope. There's maybe half a dozen EPs that are remotely interesting. So, not hundreds, half a dozen tops. steel makers, TMST and okay, okay, and where's the gap up? This one actually had a really good EP earlier this year. What was the other one? Zeus. Oh, this thing is actually gapping up. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of commodity related names. Yeah, I sold AMD into strength. I thought kind of funny. It's up. It was up. It went up another 5% in pre-market. But you know, I felt like, you know, a lot of the things I'm holding are getting extended. I mean, they're just straight up. The semi names AMD and Soxel were the most extended. I sold AMD just to, you know, take some risk off the tables, take some chips off the table. And now it's probably gonna go to like 150 or something. But that's fine. And also, I'm starting to watch Nvidia for a potential short. I think it may need 350 first. But, you know. There's so many things, you know, setting up. So you can always rotate your money into something new that hasn't gone yet. And AMD also was one of my slowest, if not my slowest ADR position. So I'm looking to rotate that money into something faster, maybe Lucid. You know, something that has more potential. This Lucid, I think, has a 50-100% potential versus AMD. You know, maybe it can go another 20% over the next few weeks or months. I don't know. I always want to put my money where it has the most potential. Goose EP. Oh, yeah. Long range break. This thing had some really nice EPs back in 2017. A lot of follow through. Yeah, maybe. Haven't checked the news on it. BTBT, yeah, BTBT hasn't had a, you know, this thing has been sideways for the past few months where all the other crypto names have had big runs for the past month, right? GB, look at GBTC. Look at SI. Look at Mara. And now you look at BTBT. Something is wrong with it, you know? It should have run. Now, if Bitcoin picks up again and goes another, you know, takes another leg higher, I mean, can it run? Sure, but I wouldn't be interested in it unless it gets massive volume. Sometimes laggards can catch up, but you know, I would like to see, you know, big volume, right? This thing has made big moves in the past, so it can definitely run. But yeah, unless it can get big volume and actually get moving. All right, let's go. Good luck, everyone. Is center point down? What the fuck is going on? My order's not going through. Super annoying. Fuck. Hey guys. Anyone using Sterling Trader? My orders aren't going through. Change the route. Oh, really? Thanks for the super value add. Didn't think of it. Fucking shit. Am I gonna call center point? What am I, a boomer? This is the reason you have at least 2 brokers. This is the exact reason you never have one broker. Or one platform. Fucking useless, man. I'm sorry. I will, per definition, not. It's like going to a hotel called Quality Hotel. You don't use a broker called Success Broker. You know, it's just a principle. There used to be a hotel chain here in Sweden called Quality Hotels. Let's just say I never stayed at one of those. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the hell, man? What a fucking scam. Really? Hmm. Guys, guys, if you're relying on scanners to find EPs, unless it's like a pre-market extended hours volume scanner, gapper scanner, you're doing it wrong. This was very obvious long before the open. The numbers were out, it was gapping up. You need to be on top of these things. Exactly, it's a pre-market gapper, that's how you find these. ASRT. What I think, I don't know anything about it, and I'm too lazy to check the news. Whew, holy shit, that kind of burned off all of my mental energy, the technical issue. Man. Why I chose Airbnb over Bill? Because Airbnb is just coming off long consolidation. And also it's more of a liquid stock. Bill isn't that liquid of a stock. That's why I chose Airbnb. More neglect. what the setup on Ivan was. Go back and look at QS last year, or was it this year? No, late last year. That was the setup. Batteries, baby. Batteries. This thing goes, it goes. 1 to 50 risk reward. But it's a tiny position. Yeah, BE is acting really well. Gap below the rising 10 and now it reclaimed super quickly. That's a sign of strength. Acting really, really well. It's respecting the 10-day. That's what you want to see. Super good. Jidin. Yeah. Well, you know, characteristics of this earnings season is a lot of these EPs kind of fail, especially these follow-up ones. Last earnings season, that was just a monster. There were so many things that worked really well. This earnings season is a little bit trickier because a lot of these stocks are already extended. And the indices are extended. Is it better to look for neglected consolidated base breakouts rather than breakouts from setups in uptrends? That's a good question, and that's something you can find out if you study these setups. I'll give you some homework. For the next year, I want you to study 1,000 EPs over the last, say, 10 years. And you will become a master of this setup. That goes for everyone. And you will find out the answer for yourself. Instead of taking everything I say as gospel, you know, you guys, you should find out these things for yourselves. That's the problem, you know. Someone says this, then everyone says this. Someone else says that, then everyone says that. But no one verifies what actually works, how things really work. That's the big problem. This is why 95% of people fail in this business. So you have a choice. Do you want to take someone's who says something as gospel, or you want to find out for yourself and verify if it really works in a certain way? Maybe you will come to other conclusions, your own conclusions. Exactly, you can steal ideas, you can't borrow conviction. That is very true. I've stolen every single trading concept I use. Or let's say borrowed. I borrowed everything. I haven't come up with any of the things I use. Not a single thing. And when I go to the when I bought my new yacht, I was surprised. They didn't ask if I had, made the money from things I invented myself, or if I made the money from borrowing other people's ideas. No one asked me that. You had the same issue when you bought your yacht. There you go. I know. No one ever asked me what my risk reward were on my trades, or if I made the money shorting or going long, what stocks. No one ever asked those questions. It's so sad. I want to go to the store. Wouldn't it be great if you go to the store and the cashier asks you, hey, did you make this money from shorting or going long? I would be like, what the fuck? That would light up my day. Hey, Loya 1. I think that one went over your head. That one went far over your head. That's the whole point, dude. That's the whole point. No one gives a shit. That's the whole point. You can do whatever you want as long as it pays the bills. That's what I'm saying. Instead of taking everything I say as gospel and do exactly, you can do things your own way. You can verify. Maybe you find better ways of doing things. No one asked what? What you did for what, this cash? Yeah, guys, every one of you, it's your duty get a degree in EPs. You can have that on your in your I don't know, LinkedIn profile or something. Masters in EP. Prog? Will there be a Udemy course? Wait, didn't they go public? Oh yeah, they did. Udemy. What's their numbers? Yeah, maybe I'll do a Udemy course. Oh, they don't have as good growth as I thought. Man, this Tesla looks so explosive. They're trying to dip it, and look at how fast it reclaimed the 10 EMA on the 60. This thing is gonna go to 1500 next week. I may even add to it. Fuck. Elon better not get a heart attack. Maybe it even starts, maybe even speeds up to 2000 or something. Yeah, in these types of runaway markets, you need to have imagination. That's something, you know, I'm looking, you know, just go back and look at what happened like last year. You know, these runaway moves, right? I mean, you know, this looks similar to what Tesla looks today, right? 2 sideways days, right? You're like, holy shit, this thing is due for a pullback to the 10 day, to the 20 day. Instead, I look at what happened, right? Went up another 48% in 2 sessions. You know, same thing here. You know, it was extended, went sideways a few days, boom, another 25% in 2 sessions. And this is just one stock. There's so many other examples, like NIO last year too. These runaway moves. There's something, especially if you can get a really good risk reward on the 60-minute chart. Man, technical issues are really, really scaring me. Now, thankfully, it didn't hurt me in any way. I was trying to get into some stocks, but I managed to do it in another account instead. But imagine if, you know, something is really going against you, and you can't get out because of technical issues near the open. Holy fuck, that's a nightmare. You know, I've said it before, the only thing in trading between you and hundreds of millions, it's you. But I want to add something, you plus technical issues. The only thing that can ruin it in trading for you, except for yourself, is technical issues. That's why you really need to have, you know, backup broker, backup platforms. Not everything in one place. Are there insurance policies that cover tech issue losses for traders? Never heard about it. I don't think there are. Yeah, Airbnb. I wish I'd bought more, and I think I would have bought more if I didn't have the technical issues, but it took all my attention away the first like 5 minutes. I managed to get, let's see, I still have a partial order in 191. I don't think it's gonna get there. I got 53,000 shares at 190.88 average. Just, yeah, 190.88. This, yeah. I would have probably, yeah, I would have maybe bought another 10, 15, but yeah. It just took away all of my attention the first 5 minutes. But I'm still glad I got it. I got it. I'm still very glad I got it. I caught the right one. Like, I had like 20 potential EPs in this list, and I nailed it down to the one that is working really well. All the others are kind of fading from the open. At least the ones that are left on my list. I removed a bunch. I removed Net, for example. This one is also really weak. So I got the one. Big C. Well, what's the problem with Big C? The problem is it would have been better if it had gapped up over 60. That would have been a sign of strength. The thing about Big C, it would have been a better buy above 60 than it's here in the mid 50s. The fact they couldn't get above this area, this low 60 area, above all this moving average and this recent range, even better would have been a gap up to low 70s, low mid 70s. You know, get above this, you know, range, get to the clean air area. This is not a sign of strength. You know, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but it's probably gonna hit these moving averages and then it's gonna slam down again. It may not happen. It may just bust through and go to 80, but you know, my experience tells is opens like these are very weak. Yeah, Lucid is holding. Oh, it's bouncing because I mean, Lucid at this point is pretty much the double Tesla. Like it trades pretty much like Tesla does intraday now. You know, Tesla downticks, Lucid downticks. I did size down a little bit. But yeah, this range is, oh man, I think, but I think once it gets going, it's gonna get detached from Tesla. You know, if Tesla goes up another 10%, this is gonna go up 50%. I think so. Yeah. Tesla is there's so many. All the Chinese ones, XPEV, NIO, LI, they're all laggards. XPEV does look good though. XPEV does look really good. This is the strongest, and they also had the best October deliveries. They had 233% year over year. LI had 107%, and NIO had minus 28%. So XPEV has the best growth by far out of the China EVs. That's why it also has the best chart, I guess. What? Lucid is all the way back. Holy shit. Really? Holy shit. Oh, I don't want to chase that. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Well, that's a violent candle. What? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. What the hell is this? A lot of these beaten down stocks are starting to rally. Yeah, look at how Tesla, you know, reclaimed, tried to break down this range, tried to dip and just immediately reclaimed. That's such a sign of strength. That is such a sign of strength. It wants, I think it's gonna go to at least 1500 next week. Conservative target. You know, the thumb method and all of that. It's scientifically proven. It works. Also, these energy ETFs are you know, this XUP, you know, this is a beautiful flag. Look at how it's surfing the 20-day. This thing wants to do a leg higher. ERX. I'm gonna either do Gush or NRGU. I'm already long XUP. But Gush or NRGU, these are, you know, much faster. They do look good. Is it Friday today? Yeah, next week. Oh yeah, this Lucid is moving. Very nice. How many do I have? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna add more. Do I use the thumb method indoors, outdoors? You can do it if you're indoors near a fan. Right or left thumb, it doesn't matter. Well, GME is a real business too. It's not like GME isn't a real. Let's go Airbnb. Oh man, I should have done much more size. Damn, that technical stuff that threw me off really hard. I'm happy I at least caught some Airbnb. I would have been really pissed if I missed it. That's fine. It's fine. There's always new opportunities. I think this Lucid could get interesting. I think this thing, I mean, the volume this thing had, and the fact that it's a former runner, it went up 540% in like a month. You know, this thing could do something special. I think it could do something special. I really do think so. And now it's detached from Tesla. Tesla is not going higher anymore, but Lucid is. That's great. I want to add more. I got sized. I had to size down when it dipped near the open. So I sold like 40% of my position. Now I added it back plus some more, but I still want to get another 150,000 shares. I think I have... I have 320 right now, 330 maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna get another 150 on it, on a good intraday setup. But maybe not today. No, it's not. Tesla is ticking down, Lucid is ticking up. That's new. It hasn't acted like this the past 2-3 sessions. It's kind of funny. Two people can look at the exact same chart, the exact same candles, and they say different. They see different things. It's kind of funny. Everyone sees what they want to see, I guess. This is why technical analysis is you know, 90% of it is bullshit. You read these technical analysis books, 90% is pure bullshit. And the rest only works if you apply it to the right stocks. Exactly. That's what makes the market. Everyone has different outlook. Everyone has different time horizons. Everyone wants different things out of the market. Some people want to make money. Some people just want to gamble, have fun because they're bored. They just want to make trades. Some people invest. You know, some institutions do make markets. Everyone has a different agenda in the markets. Yeah. Well, yeah, Lucid is very liquid. It's one of these rare stocks you can do just enormous amount. I mean, you can do $50 million position in this thing. You know, get in and out within seconds. That's how liquid it is. Roblox is too. It's very choppy. It needs to. They have earnings next week on Monday. You know, if it has a breakout, you know, earnings breakout, an EP, I'm like fundamentally, I really like this company. I think it's a very exciting thing they're doing. But obviously the earnings need to confirm that. So if it can, but it's building higher lows since March, since the IPO. It's getting tighter, and you know, if it can break out with volume, you know, it can make a big move. Have to wait for Monday. Next week there's gonna be a lot of earnings. If you thought today had a lot of earnings, next week I'm gonna show you guys. And the next couple of weeks are actually gonna be more interesting for like mid, small, and micro cap stocks. Let's see. Wait. Oh yeah. Here. So yesterday, we had 269 companies reporting Wednesday, 228 next week on, I think is it Tuesday? Wait, only 82? What? Never mind. So this week was the heaviest earnings. Okay. Well, next week is gonna be a bit lighter, but there's gonna be more interesting companies, like more of these growth stocks and these, you know, just interesting stuff. The ones that can, you know, make big EPs, big moves. And the week after too. So next 2 weeks are gonna be very interesting. A lot of opportunity, endless opportunity. And you can trade these EPs the way I do, for, you know, try to hold for many weeks and months and sometimes even quarters. Or you can day trade them. There's just so much opportunity. It's incredible. It really is incredible. Yeah, Lucid is now, it's still hitting highs where Tesla is having another downtick. It's detached. It's been attached to the Tesla price action over the past few sessions, but now it's completely detached. That's very good. And we see a lot of volume. I'm just looking for an entry point to add. I would love to have another 100 to 150,000 shares on it. I'm at 330 right now. But yeah, I want to, another 100, 150,000 shares, and then it can go to 70. Then it can do whatever it wants. Would I buy partial size and great earnings after hours? Honestly, every time I try to buy... Yeah, but dude, it stayed at 177, but there was no EP here. I think you're misunderstanding the concept of EP. I think you need to follow the instruction on the screen. I have 2 blog posts related to EP. What an EP is. Oh, alright, I need to catch up on Twitter. Is Pfizer doing anything? No. Yeah, Lucid is now on its own. Oh, that's a beautiful candle on Lucid. My what my trading laptop model is? Lenovo X1 Nano. 13-inch. Yeah, SI, I screwed that one up. I really did, man. I was looking at it here. I just didn't pull the trigger because I was in it. I bought SI here somewhere. I think I bought it here somewhere. And just keep building higher lows. And then when it finally went, I didn't buy it. Fuck. Oh. I was looking at it down here. And then I looked at it on this day too. And I was like, nah, I should have bought it here. Like here, I was like, nah, it's not gonna go this time either. And then when it broke out here, I'm like, nah, I should have bought it here. And here we are, 80% higher. Oh, fuck. It looked so good on the weekly and monthly. That's how you overthink yourself out of money. And then here too, I didn't buy it because I wanted like one more day of sideways or something. Nah, I really didn't pay attention, but you know, I'm telling you guys, you are the only one who's who's gonna determine how well you do in this business. You're the only one, no one else. That's what's beautiful. No office politics. You have no boss. It's just you and yourself. Price paid, Pious, but I never paid a price on it. I never bought it. But yeah, I guess it's some kind of anchoring. I don't know. How did I decide so fast for Airbnb tweet? Well, mostly because all of these other ones, and I had a bunch more on the watch list that I took off. I had Net that I took off. Well, Net is like super extended. Like if anyone bought Net today, I mean, Purple Heart to them. But you know, Bill and these, they just didn't look. They were just, kind of had already, in 6-month uptrends. D-Dog, this one is in a long uptrend. And there were a few more. But Airbnb was, it's been pretty much going sideways for a year, almost 11 months. They're building higher lows and, yeah. Look, the more earning seasons you go through, you're gonna get better, okay? It's gonna be confusing. Like every gap up is gonna be an EP. Oh my god, there's so many EPs! Oh my god, I'm gonna miss all of them! Ah! And then you realize, wait, 99% of all the gap ups are not worth it. You need to find the ones that are actually, there's something special. Technicals and fundamentals. That's why it's so funny, once I posted the the EP blog post, everyone started, writing on Twitter and also in the chat. Suddenly everything was an EP. Every little shit stock was an EP. And there was a stock that was really hilarious. Which one was it? There was some stock. Some guy claimed a stock that was like down on the day, like down or break even on the day like 3 months ago was an EP. I'm like, dude, don't ever write to me again. I didn't say that, but I think I just lolled or something. I mean, it's just incredible. I don't know. Yeah, now I'm in a good mood, but the first like 30 minutes I was so pissed because of the technical issues. It just takes away all your energy. And it zooms you, like, you get this tunnel vision. You get so stressed out, you can't get into positions. Now, thank God I didn't have to get out of positions in that account. But what if, something starts, going strongly against you, you can't get out? That's like a nightmare scenario. That's just not good. Groupon. Yeah, looks like a great boomer stock. Why I quit Interactive Brokers? The way you phrased it is like, why did you quit smoking? Or why did you quit doing drugs? Well, the value proposition wasn't there anymore. They couldn't do anything I couldn't do better or cheaper at other brokers. That's the reason. And I always hated their platform. Always hated their platform. It's just so bad. Horribly bad. It's just such a bad platform. Holy fuck. I'm still waiting for an entry to add on Lucid. Oh, come on. Why? DNN. Well, it's not a laggard anymore. But I think there's better ways than DNN to get exposure to the uranium sector. Or maybe not, I don't know. I mean, if you have a small account, I guess DNN is fine. Hey, Lucid, don't go straight up. Guys, if you're choosing your broker, margin rates, it's like totally irrelevant. It doesn't matter if you pay 1% or 2%, it's irrelevant. What matters is, depending on how you trade, execution, stability of the platform, commissions, that's the most important thing. Also, like stuff like, how this shorting these momentum stocks, the short locates, which by the way are horrible on IB. That's what matters. Short interest, it's like the dumbest reason ever to choose a broker. Totally irrelevant. Not short interest, margin interest, sorry. Because most of the time you're not going to use margin anyways. And if you do, if you're like a day trader, you may only use it like intraday. And it's just, the cost is just so small. It's not even, it's totally irrelevant. Focus on the stuff that's relevant. You choose your broker for ESG ratings and energy efficiency profile. There you go. Now that's something I can get behind. Are your brokers servers powered by solar or other renewable energy? Or is it powered by coal? That's what matters. That's really important. Uranium, yeah. Is it powered by uranium or solar? Or coal? Yeah, and the fuck is this? What is it called? The margin rates? No, not the margin rates. The what the fuck is it called? The marginability of stocks is horrible on IB2. Some random stocks you buy, they use up all your buying power. It's like, what? So, the way I trade, I mean, IB is great, I guess, if you trade like international stocks or like, I don't know, FANG stocks, the large mega caps. But if you're gonna do shorting or trading any type of small or mid cap or, the ones that actually where the money is, if you have a smaller-ish account, it's completely useless to use IB. It really is. CCL, well, look at where it got rejected, right? These moving averages. NCLH, this one is above the moving averages, but, it's fading. This is not something I would trade. These types of stocks, super difficult. I did trade them last year because, they were Momo in these things. Was big downside momentum and then there were some big upside momentum. But now these are uninteresting. These are stocks, these types don't DP. You're gonna learn. If you study hundreds or even thousands, you're gonna understand what type of stocks, are well suited for like EP type of trading. And which ones are like waste of time. Most of the time. Look at PE now. Wow. They gapped it down. I don't know who they are, but they gapped it down and just straight up. And now it's about to take out this flag, the upside. Come on, Lucid. Oh. Ideal scenario is if it dips back to high 38s. I would add a little bit more because I think this thing could be start of a big move. Or I'm just gonna wait for a range break to the upside. DVAC, yeah, it looks like it wants to go lower. Relentless selling. Look at the 60-minute chart. Relentless selling. It's gonna go to 40 next week. Unless a miracle happens. Dun, 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 dun. But there are still things setting up. Even with the indices extended, there are still some things I like energy. Like energy doesn't care about like what Nasdaq and the SPY does. Like these things, they can move on their own. Or maybe they do, I don't know. But yeah, energy is interesting for next week. Maybe a short in some of these, especially these semiconductor stocks, AMD, Nvidia can keep going straight up. And Soxol could be an interesting short opportunity, potentially, developing for next week. I still like this AMC and GME, like they're not going away. They're building flags. Maybe these things can wake up and have a big leg up. They both look really good on the weekly and month. They look, these things are beautiful flags. GME already broke out, but I sold my position when it lost the lows of this day. When it took out the intraday lows 2 days ago, I sold all of my position. My initial buy was like 190 or something, or 192. I don't remember. But I'm watching this 220 area. This XBEV, well, it's just a Tesla. If Tesla goes higher, this will go higher, so not super. I'd rather add to Tesla than do this one. But it does look good. TAN looks interesting. The 20-day can catch up. It can build a little bit more higher lows. Yeah, I mean, there's things. Not to mention, the earnings season is going to get really interesting starting next week. So there's going to be opportunities in EP land. So yeah. Don't get thrown off by the fact that, these Qs and SPYs are straight up. Because the thing is, they don't have to go down. They can just, go sideways, let the moving averages catch up and go higher. That's where the big money is made, when these indices are in like a rally mode like this, when they just surf the 10 and 20 and they're just pretty much unable to dip. That's where the big money is made as a momentum trader. So you gotta capitalize on it. Follow your stocks. Are your stocks acting well? Things are fine. QCOM. What percent of my money has been made from EPs versus breakouts versus short? I don't know. I don't keep track of it. You don't need to pay for any of the earnings information. I don't think you would. Markets does make things easier because you can easily see, like, let's look at Airbnb for example. Because you can easily see the growth numbers, right? Generally, but not always, but on earnings EPs, you want to see triple digit EPS and or revenue growth. But high double digits are good too. That's ideally what you want to look for. So you can easily see this asterisk. It means it's just reported in the last week or 2 weeks or something like that. So you know that, okay, when you get an asterisk, they have reported. Sometimes they're a bit slow. They have updated the platform. Sometimes they're a bit slow. So you can clearly see like the numbers. You can see like, I don't know, net, for example. You know, high, you know, mid double digit revenue growth. So I think markets may, even though it's total boomer software, and you know they haven't done anything to improve it past like 10 years. The way they present the data is just, it just makes it very easy. I haven't found a substitute, but oh man, I'm searching, guys. I just want to get rid of this boomer software as quickly as possible, but haven't really found anyone who presents the data as nicely as they do. Earnings Whisper, do they report EPS and revenue growth numbers? Because you know the growth is important, and you also want to see like the forward growth. You want to be able to quickly calculate the next next quarter's growth if they provide guidance. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, GitHub, of course. I'm so stupid, man. I always forget that. Yeah, the link, Doki, the GitHub link, use that one. That's for free. You don't need any of this software. I'm just in my old, these are just old habits. I'm gonna show you guys how it works. You go to the GitHub link someone just posted. You'll get in Chrome or whatever, you'll get this thingy. You search for Airbnb, boom, and then you get this. You get the forward estimates for both EPS and revenue, and then you get the. Wait, is this? No, this is weird. Something is wrong with this one. It's a little bit unclear. It's not the way I'm used to look at things. Anyways, you get these things. It works really well too. It's a free source. It had a glitch. What do you mean update it? But I just downloaded it. I just updated it like a few weeks ago. No, yeah, it wasn't up 10%, but you know, sometimes you gotta know when to break the rules. But 10% gap up is a general rule. You know, it's not gospel. Last month there was an update, but I just downloaded it or re-downloaded it just a few weeks ago or reinstalled it, so I should have the last version. EXPE, I don't know. I mean, you can just look at the chart. It's a super choppy one. you know, some stocks you can just see, you know, they're just not for momentum trading. EXP is one of these. Look how it trades. It's super choppy. It's mean reverting. You know, it's something you have to train your eyes to. Can it work out? Maybe, but it's just not an interesting stock. Not interesting. You want stuff that has, you know, history of trading clean, preferably. Where the hell did my tweet deck go? Did I close my tweet deck? No. Bros. Bill is coming back. Did a little bit of dip and now it's coming back. Net went red. Yeah, that's what happens with extended stocks. And this D-Dog too, it's fading away. Airbnb is going up. Booking. Okay, now I'm just scrolling through things without any, yeah, there's nothing going on. All right, guys, thanks for joining. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend.